4, verse number 3.
For we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world.
Although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. In the mind of God, the death of Christ and the salvation plan of God was not a reaction, but a pro-action. He finished before life started, from the foundation. So how do we enter the rest since the works finished from the foundation? We enter the rest of God by faith. We that believe have entered into rest. We have entered. So salvation is rest. It means ceasing from works. Salvation means I have ceased from efforts. I have ceased from trying to make God happy. God is already happy with me before I did anything. He's happy with me in Christ. I don't have to try to make God happy. No man can please perfect. Perfect pleases himself. Nobody can please perfect. If you've ever walked around people that are called perfectionists, there's nothing you do that is ever enough for them. They must always find a fault in something. That is how perfect God is. So since God is that perfect, he knows that no mortal man can be perfect. So God became a man. And in Christ, God has been pleased. This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. So the moment you receive Christ, Christ in you makes you please God without any performance. The presence of Christ in the believer is the pleasure of the Father. It gives God pleasure without any performance. Before you prayed, before you sang, before you gave, before you evangelized, before you study the Bible, before you allow the fruit of the Spirit to find expression in you, the moment you receive Christ, the Father is satisfied, is pleased with you. Because Jesus is the pleasure of the Father. How many of you realize down in River Jordan, when the heavens opened and John was baptized in Jesus, and he said, this is my beloved son, Jesus had not done any miracle. So he pleased the Father devoid of performance. He had not done anything. He pleased the Father without performance. It is not performance that pleases the Father. It is Christ that is the pleasure of the Father. So Christ in you gives the Father pleasure. So to enter into rest is not talking to the believer. The believer has already believed and has entered into rest. We are not going to enter rest. We are already in rest. We entered when we believed. So salvation is to rest in the work of Christ. Salvation is to rest in the work of Christ. Salvation is to rest in what Christ has done.